Your job as coach in this scenario is really hard. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Like having Shikamaru trying to coach all these guys is gonna be like,
yeah, it's all offense.
Tell Sukuna, what you doing? What are you doing?
He starts like eating hot dogs and playing for the other team. Like,
Shikamaru's got to like establish his dominance or something and hit somebody in the face like the first day.
I don't think that's what they're going to
do. No, it's not. It's not.
Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ, this is The Anime Effect. Each week we bring you interviews with amazing people from across the world of anime, from directors to actors, artists, and more, to discuss their work and their anime faves. It's pop culture with an anime lens. I'm your host, Nick Friedman.
It's your boy, LeAlec Murray.
And I'm Alex Lebel.
And the three of us, and a special guest you'll meet in a second, are about to see just how powerful the effect of anime really is.
This week, we're welcoming our first ever Major League Baseball player, and there was really only one choice as to who it could be.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's Seattle Mariners center fielder, unapologetic anime fan, and the king of the dinger, Julio Rodríguez. Julio, welcome to the Anime Effect.
Woo!
Hey, what's up, boys? Thank you for having me here. I definitely excited to join and talk some anime. Like you guys say, I love it, and yeah, let's do it.
Man, it's definitely Oops All Boys today. Clubhouse is rocking today, right. Boy.
I think to start, let's go all the way back to the beginning. What was your gateway anime?
Gateway anime, I would say Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. I feel like those were like the first two I started watching when I was a kid. Since I can't even remember like how I was, but I remember like Dragon Ball Z was so popular in the Dominican Republic, and like all of my friends at school, we are like kind of watching it at the same time on the same channel for everybody pretty much in my hometown at the same time. And I remember all of us kind of like running back from school to be able to catch the episode at 5:30, so like the time doesn't go by.
I love how that's just like a generational
experience.
Yeah.
Like it's such a universal experience. Like wherever you were at in the world when Dragon Ball Z was on, you raced home to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah. Your first sprint workout was you sprinting home to watch Dragon Ball Z. Yep. I love it.
Yep.
So we talk about where we started, right? We always ask everyone on the show what their gateway anime is, and so we've gotten that out of the way. What are you watching right now?
Right now, I'm actually at the 100th episode of One Piece right now.
Let's go.
Okay.
The first milestone, the first hurdle.
Yeah, it gets so much easier from there. Like once you hit 100, it's smooth sailing, pun intended.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm at right now. I'm definitely very, very pleased by Luffy. Like I think it's a very fun anime, and you know, it's different. It has like a little different way of doing it since the ones that I'm watched before.
So that's kind of topical because the Mariners just had a One Piece night. So was that really exciting for you as someone who's watching the show right now?
Yeah, obviously, and like now, obviously, I see so many more things about One Piece now on my page. So like I'm excited for all the things that kind of coming from with One Piece and all that.
Yeah, where you haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg, sir. You were in for a treat. Speaking of treats, you came out with your own.
That was really good.
You planned that out.
Thank you. Speaking of treats, you came out with your own cereal last year, and it features you as a Naruto character. We have to know the backstory behind this character.
Like I said, like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto were like my gateways, and I feel like growing up too, I kind of tell more after that. I tell more to Naruto, and you know, as somebody that's kind of chasing their dreams and, you know, wanna like make it out and things like that, I feel like I found a lot of motivation in Naruto and as an anime. And I feel like that's kind of what kind of gave the idea for like an anime character for that serial. Just like how for the impact that particular anime had on me and like kind of helped me out through a lot of like ups and downs and kind of like part of like the motivational part of it, and like that kind of that I always continue to move forward and believing in yourself.
I think again, like that's such a universal theme when it comes to anime that you're able to find. I think it's part of like finding it when you're younger too, is like the stories are so motivational because the paths are really clear. Like you can see, I mean, the main character, and whether it's Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, like you always get their dream from episode 1, right? Like, I want to be the strongest. I'm going to be the, what does Naruto say? The fifth Hokage? Or
the Hokage.
Yeah. Oh, he just says, yeah. And then, Luffy wants to be king of the pirates, and it's so easy to just kind of like project yourself onto those characters.
Yeah, it was less complicated than anime is now, because anime is now, they're like, oh man, I'm gonna do everything. And then like when we were
they do a lot of different things.
Yeah. But then like when we were growing up, it was like, oh hey, it was one dream. The dream usually involved a team of people, one team, one dream,
and fighting.
That's it. Like it wasn't complicated. Like
you had to. One line, go that way.
But also, I need you to tell Nick that he needs to watch Naruto because he hasn't. Yeah. He
hasn't.
Listen. I have seen.
Why not?
I have seen the first 50 episodes of OG Naruto.
Okay, but you haven't.
I was a Dragon Ball kid. I've seen all of Dragon Ball.
Okay.
All right. I've seen 400 episodes of One Piece.
Okay. But what more
do you want?
I want you to watch Naruto, bro.
Yeah, you got to.
No, it's like,
you gotta know pain. You gotta know Jiraiya. You gotta know all of that, man. Like,
it'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually.
Just just watch it on a plane.
The whole thing.
Just the whole thing.
The longest plane ride of my life. Yeah. We're going to Australia and back 9 times.
We're following the Mariners on the road.
Right.
And then,
That's right.
So you've kind of mentioned it a little bit, but would love to hear a bit more about how anime is kind of teaching you things that you can bring into your game, or you can bring with you into the fields, or you can bring with you throughout your entire career and starting out and becoming a professional baseball player. What lessons has anime taught you on that front?
Just like I mentioned earlier, like, you have like characters like Naruto that, definitely had it uphill since he was born pretty much. I know, well, I don't know if Nick knows. But, like he definitely like had it uphill since the beginning. And I feel like I come from a small town, and, it was difficult to make it out. And like, it just, that side of that piece of like motivation, that piece of believing in yourself, and just see somebody else is struggling and overcoming things, and sometimes not knowing what to do and still kind of like pushing forward, and, surrounding yourself with good people and all that. I feel like those were big pieces for me that I got from anime, just by watching, let's say, those main characters, those other characters too, like struggling with a lot of different things, and just kind of like we do like on the day-to-day, and also overcoming it. So I think I found a lot of motivation, and that's something that I bring into the field, because, in baseball is difficult. You're going to have a lot of ups and downs. You're going to have long seasons, and a lot of things are going to show up, and you never know really like how things are going to turn out, but you always got to like put one foot in front of the other and like keep walking, Doesn't matter what life throws at you, the baseball field, like whatever, you always got to keep walking. And then he has a big representation into what I do right now.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, baseball, the season, it's 162 games? That's I mean, if you've watched Naruto, then you're locked in the whole time. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's a lot of that's still a lot of episodes.
Yeah, it's still a lot.
It is a lot of episodes, though. I got to say that.
It is a lot.
Which I guess brings me to my next question, which is, how do you keep up with anime? Like, does the amount of travel that you do between games, like, does that help give you the time? Do you watch on your off days? Like, how do you keep up with all of it?
I feel like just whenever I just want to relax, maybe after a game or like in the morning early. We have a lot of plane rides, so I will watch in the plane. Once we get back to the hotel, like there is some time kind of throughout the day to catch some episodes. And like now I've been watching, like I said, like I've been rocking a lot with Luffy, so I've been just kind of playing it on the TV whenever I'm here at my house, just playing on the TV and just watching it.
Hell yeah. That's the best way to do it, honestly. It's just like, I'm just going to turn it on. Just 200 episodes later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you, as part of that, have you been able to introduce any of your teammates to anime?
Yeah, recently, actually, I introduced one of my teammates, Ben Williamson, to solo leveling.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's
There you
go.
Yeah. Like he said, like, oh, I've been seeing it. I said, bro, you gotta watch it.
No. Watch it.
He's like,
Don't
no,
see
right
it. Watch
now.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you gotta watch it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And like a few days later, I asked him, like, hey, do you watch an anime? It's like, nah. As I'm getting into the bus, I tell him like, hey, pull up your phone and start the first episode and then come talk to me. And then he started watching it, and like 3 days later, I was like, oh, this is good. This is good.
I love it.
Then I asked him like, hey, do you know Igris yet? I was like, oh no, I don't know Igris yet. Okay, like come talk to me when you know him.
Right. Come talk to me when Igris shows up.
Yeah, and then whenever he met him, he was like, oh shit, like this is actually crazy, you know. So it was a good time. He definitely loved it. He finished the 3 seasons that they're out right now, so he's definitely gonna be like all of us, pretty much waiting.
Yeah, I was gonna say
until everything comes out.
So I'm assuming you're caught up on solo leveling too.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite moment from the series so far?
Favorite moment? I mean, obviously the one for the mom, whenever like he finally was able to awaken his mom.
Cried like a baby. Bro,
Yeah,
cried
he
like a baby.
you know.
I was like, I can't do this. I'm turning this off.
Yeah. I was surprised also, to be honest, that a lot of people dislike that episode in a
It
way.
was so good.
That's like the emotional center of that whole season.
He's a
like,
person.
Yeah, it's like he's been slaying people left and right, doing all that just to be able to bring his mom back. That was his sole motivation.
Yeah, that was the driving force for the show. Like, and even like if you read the webtoon, it's the driving force for the entire series. Like that first part is like
I think
getting his family back.
I think that's what makes season 2 so interesting, because like it is surprising to me that people might not like that moment, because it's the turning point for Sung Ji-nu, for the Sung Ji-nu that we've known from the beginning into who
the one
he
we know
decides
now.
to be afterwards.
Right.
This like heroic, like he's no longer fighting for this specific personal goal. He's now fighting to make sure no one ever has to have that happen to them again.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we see in the Ant King arc.
Well, and that's what I was
going
I was exactly getting ready to head to that. I was like, because the whole Ant King thing, like that immediately, like he purposefully like keeps himself out of it, because he knows that like if I don't give them a chance to do this on their own, then they will become too dependent on like who I am, and I don't want myself out there like that, right?
Yeah.
But then he also realizes that like I may need to keep tabs on.
He's like, I'm gonna have to
be crazy.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to step in.
Yeah.
And it does get crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have like a preferred role that you would play in like a dungeon party? Like, would you want to
that's a good question.
Cast magic? Would you want to be
question.
like a hunter with like a sword or a bow? Like, what would you?
A bat.
Yeah, or
A bat.
Maybe a bat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
I would like to be swinging in there.
There you go.
I would like to be swinging in there for sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see me hit
I
this
would
home
be the
run?
striking team. Yeah.
Want to see me do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, ranged weapon.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
I think I wouldn't want to roll. I'd want to not be there
What?
in the dungeon.
Oh, in the
I'd want to
dungeon?
be at home.
Come on.
Be at home like watching TV or
Come on.
something.
Come on, man.
Watching the TV.
Watching Naruto. You know.
Would you be watching Naruto though? Would
Yeah.
you?
That's
You
my
won't be
special
doing
power.
that.
Is to
Is
watch.
that the trade-off?
Right. I'm not a hunter, so I'll watch Naruto.
Just think, then I could watch Bleach.
No.
It'd be great.
That's true, because you haven't watched Bleach either.
Yeah, I know. It's really long.
I know, bro.
I can't say anything about that because I haven't watched
There you
Bleach
go.
yet.
Okay.
We're on
okay.
the same team
Yeah,
right
Okay,
now.
so-
that's fine. That's fine. I'll give you that.
I'm gonna join your crew on that.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Hey, it's us just sneaking in to deliver a sneaky little ad break to talk about a tool that we think fellow cinephiles and anime fans alike should check out, and that is NordVPN.
Guys, I've been using NordVPN for a while, and one of the features that I really like is being able to log into all of my services and accounts and everything securely so that I can watch my favorite anime as soon as I get home.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you there. And at the same time, I know my online activity is safe with NordVPN's encryption, threat protection, and dark web alerts that guard against hackers and secure public Wi-Fi, even when I want to access content while abroad.
Dark web.
Hackers beware. You can unwrap this huge discount by NordVPN by heading to nordvpn.com/anime effect. Plus, with our link, you'll get an extra 4 months free on the 2-year plan, and it is risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Check out that link in the description.
One thing I want to bring up, because the more we talk, the more it's so different than like even like 5 or 6 years ago when we would learn about like anime and sports crossing over, and you'd kind of get the sense that even like anime fans on their teams or in sports were just sort of like on their own, and their teammates were like, nah, I'm not interested in that. But it's not really like that anymore, especially in the world of sports. Like you're seeing it all across, like, you know, the NFL, the NBA. Like being an anime fan in this space, it's cool now. It's popular. But did you ever feel like there was a time, either, you know, before your career as a professional player or even now, that you've felt like you had to hide your love for anime?
I don't want to necessarily say that I hide it, but definitely I run into people that would tell me like, oh, why are you watching a cartoon? Like, it's not a cartoon, it's an anime, you know, like it's different. You know, we're having storyline here. We have character developments and things like that. So I think if you watch it just like for, it's cartoon, you're definitely missing the point on what is going on in the anime.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you kind of got that across with talking about introducing solo leveling to your teammate, where it's like you meet those people sometimes who are like, anime, like, no, I'm good. And then they watch it and they're like, ooh. And then you're like, well, what about this? And like, I haven't gotten there yet. And you know, they kind of get a taste. And then once you finish your first series, like if you liked it, you're in it, because there's 100,000 other series that are branching right off of that, like ready for you to dive into it. Do you feel like those reactions that you've gotten, like has that impacted you at all, or like the way you show your fandom for anime?
Like, you know, obviously, I like anime, and like I'm gonna express that I like it, you know. And obviously, like having some of my friends like watching it and liking it, like obviously like feels really good. And there's gonna be people I'll be like, I'm not gonna watch it. I was like, well, I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna keep enjoying what I like.
Eventually they'll come around. They'll come around like 3 years from now and be like, hey, remember that anime thing I told you I was never going to watch? Like, yeah. Like, hey, it changed my life.
Yeah. Right. I did it. I did it finally.
Wow. Yeah.
So I have to bring this up because like we've talked to a lot of, you know, different athletes on the show, and they're also like super open about their fandom, and they're really loud about it. Especially our boy Jamal Williams for the New Orleans Saints. He is like extremely loud and proud about it. But what is it about anime that, you know, you just love being so vocal about? I mean, because it's a special thing to like be loud and proud about anime. Like,
To me, I feel, because like that's something that I grew up with. You know, I grew up with it. You know, since I was a kid, I've been, you know, kind of feeding off of it, like watching Dragon Ball Z, like watching Naruto and different animes. You know, My Hero Academia, like Jujutsu Kaisen, like all those animes that I kind of watched throughout, and like they, you know, impacted me in like a big way. I feel like if you see it like with a kind of like open mind and kind of understand, I feel like it can help people. So I think that's why I'm like so passionate about it, because he helped me. You know, he gave me a lot of like motivation when I need it, and I feel like I would love for it to have the same impact on other people. And I feel that's why I like talking about it, honestly.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's just the best part, is like showing someone else anime and then seeing them react to it the same way you just like, wow.
Have you heard about the Church of JoJo?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you kind of brought it up earlier, like the fact that there are these like anime theme nights happening officially in the MLB, right? Like you got the One Piece Mariners one. There was Jujutsu Kaisen Texas Rangers is coming up. Like, is there a couple?
Like I think they just announced another One Piece one too.
Yeah. I mean, Dodgers have even gotten the HoloLive collab.
Crazy.
Like the anime and anime adjacent culture is like so prevalent now. The MLB Heroes of the Game collab.
Yeah, that's cool. That was cool.
Yeah, that's been cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
Like, do Do you have like a dream anime night?
Dream anime night? I would say like Jujutsu Kaisen would be really cool. I know Texas is gonna do it, but that was a really cool one. I would say like a Naruto one, or even like a mixed anime night. Like bring out your favorite anime nights. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like something like that I think will be really
Crunchyroll
cool.
night.
Just kind of have
There you go.
that could be crazy too.
Yeah, that'd be, man.
You know, all your favorite animes, just kind of bring it out.
Yeah, when you said mix anime night, I did think you might be referring to the anime mix.
Right, which is a baseball
It
anime.
is a baseball anime.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, you brought up Jujutsu Kaisen too, which famously has a baseball
episode.
Yeah.
It has like a baseball arc.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about like when you see baseball in anime? Like, are you like, oh no, they totally got that wrong, or does it like capture the vibe of like being in that moment?
I watched Ace of the Diamond.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It has a lot of, truth to it.
Yeah.
Obviously like real life is real life, but it has a lot of good things to it, and kind of like some of the process and like the the motivation, the passion, the love for the game, and the camaraderie, and like the team chemistry, all that. I feel like you had like a big representation of it, and like how you have a lot of different type of players, different type of personalities, and everybody kind of working together. It's cool.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's what I love about sports anime is that you have to have such a like just a deep-rooted knowledge of the sport in order to actually like really execute on it, right?
Yeah.
Like even if you're doing like just like a one shot like in Dragon Ball Super, or if you're doing like Kuroko's basketball, if you're doing Ace
Do
of
they have a
Diamond.
baseball episode in Kuroko's basketball?
They didn't. I'm just saying
Okay.
it's an anime about basketball. No, what I'm saying is
Yeah,
that like you have to have such a love and understanding of that sport to make it work, even if it's just in a small like condensed episode.
I feel like that's why you get people who are like, oh, I love Haikyuu and now I love volleyball.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
Haikyuu is probably one of my favorite like sports.
Yeah,
animes.
It's so hype.
Yeah, Haikyuu.
Yeah, man. There's nothing like, and I think what also sells sports anime is that there's nothing like reliving the hype of a sports anime that you would get from watching a real game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that's also I think very difficult to execute because you have to know the peaks of actually like watching or playing a sport to be able to execute that. So
that's a lot like shonen anime too.
Yeah, dude.
Like you remember where you were when Goku did the spirit bomb at the end of the Kid Buu arc, just like you remember where you are when a specific goal happened. I'm looking at Alex because I know he's thinking of
What I'm thinking of is bringing all that together. Is I remember exactly where I was when I saw Gohan playing baseball at the beginning of the Buu saga when he jumped 300 feet in the air to catch that fly
to
ball.
catch that fly ball.
No one thought anything of it.
Right. He's just like, and they're like, what are you doing?
You can't do that.
That's not part of the game.
No, it's not.
But should it be? All the outfielders have like the bungee cords. Yeah. That can like pull them up when they have to jet boots or something.
Now we're starting to get into basketball territory.
Yeah,
I don't know
get
if you
in
know
Savannah Bananas territory
Right.
with that stuff.
I was just going to say Tribe 9, an anime that's about...
You said baseball.
Show my age a little bit. We are running dangerously low on time, but we have to do this with every single athlete that we get on the show.
Yep.
We need you to build your anime baseball team.
Anime baseball team.
Yeah, we need break it down for us, Julio. We need you to anime baseball team.
Hard mode, no main character. I'm just kidding.
Oof. I will have Sukuna as a pitcher.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
First pitch, entire stadium.
That's a good one.
Hey, ain't nobody touching
Yeah.
No,
that.
absolutely not, bro.
I'm
Which man has
imagining
the
him
ball?
with the scene in that.
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah, it's okay.
pull
9
back on
innings.
the arrow.
But on the ninth, 2 out.
Just rip.
Fire base was fire. Poof.
Goes right through the catcher.
Yeah. The catcher, I gotta have Gojo. They make a good battery right
okay,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, very like a veteran, but with a good talented catcher that can hold the pitchers. You know, you can have a weak guy.
Yeah.
catching
No
for
Yamcha
Sukuna.
back there.
Right.
He cannot catch the ball.
Nah, he
Just so he
can't do
can
that.
crater
He can't do
every
that.
time.
First base, I'm gonna have Luffy, obviously,
Okay.
with a long reach every time. Just
Yeah,
throw it.
yeah.
I was like, does it count? Does that count?
Just throw it, long reach.
Yeah, I got it.
Trips the players.
Yeah,
when
you're
he's gonna
picking off
pass it.
every runner with Sukuna on the mound and Luffy on first.
Let me see. Naruto in the outfield and center field.
Okay.
Yeah, because he could just
Okay.
do the clone jutsu and he's all
Yeah.
over.
Clone Jutsu, that whole outfield is
See, I know
covered.
about Naruto.
Yeah.
You know, the whole outfield is covered. I'm gonna have third base. I'm gonna have Goku,
Okay.
cornerstone, veteran of the team. He's just gonna hit bombs. He's gonna fight against anybody. He's gonna, you know,
And he can make that throw
He's
from
ready.
third to
Oh,
first.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
imagining
yeah.
like Goku
Yeah,
on
you
third
know.
base trying not to fight and defeat Sukuna.
Yeah.
while
Right.
they're
Try not to
playing
throw
the-
hands.
man.
What the-
just chirping. Now I'm gonna move to shortstop. Shortstop, I'm gonna move all my favorite characters from Jujutsu Kaisen, Toji Fushiguro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Goku's trying not to stop him
Yeah.
at the same time.
And gonna keep the chemistry. I'm gonna have in the right field just a good sensei. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm gonna put Jiraiya on right.
Okay. Okay.
I wanna have him the same team with Naruto. You know, making sure he's good. To have a good somebody to go to when he's going through ups and downs.
Where would you put Genu with his shadows? I feel like he could cover a lot of ground.
Oh, I'm gonna put Jinwoo in second.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep him in the
Yeah.
infield. He's an assassin down there,
Yeah.
man. I gotta keep him in the infield. He's versatile.
I was gonna say, where in the batting order would Genu be, and where would his shadows be?
Oh,
It would be him and then everyone else.
Then Igris, then Beru, and then
Right.
everyone else.
Yeah, Beru at DH.
let me see. I think we're missing just a left field. Left field. You can have Goku on the team and you can have Vegeta on it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
There
yeah.
you go.
I'm gonna put Vegeta on it. You know, having on the left side, definitely covering Goku's back, just in case. But I think that's everybody. And for manager, why not put that boy Shikamaru there?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this crossover. I gotta see
You
this.
don't need power. You just need
There you
strategy.
go.
Yeah.
I like it.
I gotta see this episode.
I don't know if anybody's gonna listen on that team.
You know, I'm like, your job as coach in this scenario is
Yeah.
really hard. I
You
don't know.
know.
Yeah, man. Like having Shikamaru trying to coach all these guys is gonna be like
Yeah, it's all
Tell
offense.
Sukuna, what you doing? What are you doing?
He starts like eating hot dogs and playing for the other team. Like,
Shikamaru's gotta like establish his dominance or something and hit somebody in the face like the first day.
I don't think that's what they're going to do.
No, it's not. It's not.
but you know what
But-
did go well?
This interview.
This time we spent together.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, that was no, seriously, man. This was awesome. Thank you so much, Julio, for showing up.
No, thank you guys.
You know what? Like I say this on like every time we get an athlete on the show, we're like, get all of your anime friends
Yep.
and we just pull up and we just do a round
Yeah,
table.
I mean,
like,
look,
just do
next time you're in Dallas for a game, if you want to come through, check out the studio.
Hell
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that actually would be a good
it. Yeah,
idea.
man. Yeah, we'd absolutely love to have you. I mean, especially because we do all the dub recordings here.
Yep.
So you know, we give you a little tour.
Shoot.
Alex likes to give out a box of
Yeah,
goodies.
I would
to
love
people who
that.
come
Yeah,
forward.
yeah. Alex is.
I got
Alex is
swag
our,
for you.
He is our
I
swag
bet.
and tour aficionado. So he'll make sure it goes off without a hitch.
Perfect. No, thank you guys for real. Like, I had a great time.
Oh man, dude.
And you know, it's always fun talking to anime.
Hell yeah,
of course.
Hell yeah. Friend of the show. Welcome back anytime.
Good luck this season.
Yeah, man. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Unless you're playing the Royals, and I can't. I got nothing for you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
He's gonna look right at the camera
Right. He's gonna
during
look right.
the game
This
against
was
the
for
Royals.
you.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank
It was
you.
so much fun.
Thank you.
And we're back with another Demon Slayer rewatch because, y'all, we got to catch up for the release of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle coming this September.
It's so close. September 12th in the U.S.
Oh my God, I can't wait. We are rewatching a different Demon Slayer arc each week, and you can see the complete schedule in our show notes so you can rewatch right along with us. Today,
it's been a lot.
we are covering Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh, wait, I hear something. I think that train a coming.
Train arc.
I hear the train a coming.
Season 2, episodes 1 through 7.
Oh, this is my favorite arc. I don't know about you guys.
You know what? I don't.
Other than the origin story, like this arc is just so good, and it's
man, I love the hell out of this arc, but I'm trying not to be biased and be like, it's my favorite because Rengoku. But let's talk about Rengoku. Rengoku, grand opening, grand closing.
Best
Unfortunately,
boy, or best man,
best big bro.
You get to see him absolutely tackle like 8 bentos.
Yeah, just absolutely just like housing
yum,
food.
Yum.
So good. This also is a turning point for our boy Tanjiro because he figures out that he can start learning the quest or start learning the flame technique and kind of begins his quest for this as well too, which is a huge deal going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think they all kind of grow up. This is a very kind of growing up arc film. I rewatched the movie rather than the arc.
Yeah, same.
It took a lot of mental preparation to watch it, knowing what was coming.
Yeah,
I was like at my desk
worth
crying.
It with the remastered audio and everything.
It is. It really is.
I remember seeing this arc, the movie, in the theater, like shortly post COVID, and it was like the light of my year.
It was, oh man, that was such a and especially because I feel like that's when everybody was like really like, oh, we can go back outside, and that was like kind of a cultural moment for everybody. Like we're all going to go see Demon Slayer because we can go outside.
Yeah, everyone had a shared experience with that, and I think that's what you can't really separate that from the rewatch. Even you just rewatch it, and you're seeing these moments. Like I remember hearing everyone in the theater audibly gasp at this moment.
I remember the trend where everyone was like, Eren Yeager during the opening. Like that was funny.
But Alex, back to your point. You said this arc was great because it was a big growing up point for our lovable trio. But I mean, you can't take away from that final battle with Rengoku and Asakusa. Like that was,
and they gave it everything
insane.
They had, and like this was one of the more compelling battles of the entire series for me because there was so much at stake. Like, okay, so everybody went eepies on the train, like because of this like magically demon spell, right? And so they're having to, kind of face this demon surrounded by all of these civilians. And so there's like an element of like saving the train and also like Tanjiro's personal mission. We get like this sort of dream sequence with him where he sees his family again. That was like a very, very touching moment.
Yeah, and you have Enmu too. Like the final battle is so iconic, but you can't forget Enmu. Like he was creepy, he was unsettling, he was like
continues
a perfect,
to be.
When the hand popped up and I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
He left. He's like, I come, I make you cry, I run off into the forest. To like
So it's this one was a special one. It sets up Tanjiro for greater things is, because we don't want to jump too far ahead because we're going to talk about the next batch of episodes coming up, which is
so much more to come.
The Entertainment District arc, season 3, and we're going to be watching episodes 1 through 11. All right, back to the episode.
Let's go.
That was great.
That was awesome.
Thanks again to Julio. Incredible. You know what? Perfect boys club to do the baseball interview.
We've got to have like there's no rafters in this room, but if we had rafters, we'd want to put up like one jersey for each of the first players from each of the professional, like WNBA and NFL.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we have volleyball covered too.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, man.
And we're
like,
gonna have a few more covered here pretty soon.
Yeah, dude. So we've got
We're always cooking, you know.
Yeah, man. We gotta figure out this Hall of Fame thing.
Yeah.
And it's fortunate because I think a lot of the balls that he hit at the home run derby have just rolled up here into the studio. So we can hang those up somewhere.
Yeah, put it on the table.
Yeah.
Hey, if you watch baseball, that little bit there from Alex, that's for you guys. That
That's
joke
for the old
was for
heads.
you.
Baseball old heads will know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sports, man. I love it. No, it was great. I
Sportsy.
always love just hearing like that universal experience of Naruto and Dragon Ball and like how we've seen effectively like our whole generation who grew up with it, for the folks who get into professional sports, like how it fuels it. I mean, if you'd asked me then, I would have been like, I don't know. But now it's like, oh, it totally makes sense because of like those singular goals and the motivations and even just like the power up scenes. Like, I mean, I may not look it, but when I was younger, I did play some sports.
I did too.
And I remember that feeling. It's obviously way different now. Like it's way different for a professional athlete, but like that feeling of you like pushing yourself to your limit and breaking past it. And then that feeling of excitement when you like finally achieve that goal that you push yourself for.
Yeah.
I mean, the self-belief that anime can teach to like truly back yourself, because there's so many like moments in a career starting from junior baseball all the way through the minors, all the way through the different leagues. There were so many people could be doubting you or things aren't going well, but to be able to have that confidence in yourself thanks to anime, like look what it can result in. It can result in you becoming a truly jacked athlete, hitting the heck out of the ball.
Well, and I mean, I think especially like depending on the era of sports you come in at, right? Like, because you know, usually like if you're more of a like an old school player, like you have your route is different, like right, like you may have a little more trials because you're having to go through feeder systems and you're having to do the middle high school whatever, playing on independent teams, opposed to like newer players that are essentially on semi-pro teams playing 6 out of 7 days, right? So I think the fact that anime can push people to really like go for it, and no matter phase of their sports career, I think is incredible.
Heck yeah. Also, we will have addressed this on the news episode we recorded the day that we recorded this interview. Yes, Lee and I are wearing.
We did pull up with the same shirt,
same T-shirt,
and they're gonna Photoshop it onto me at some point.
We should actually.
Yeah, it is a Fall Out Boy T-shirt.
It's a Fall Out Boy T-shirt. Yeah. But did not plan it actually, just so you know.
Literally, I walked in and I was like, oh wow! Out of the 1,500 T-shirts that each of us own,
right?
We the exact same one.
And my reaction was, wow, there's a group chat that doesn't have me in it. Otherwise, I would have known to wear that shirt.
All right, we've had enough fun with baseball and talking about T-shirts.
Now let's get serious.
Yeah, let's get serious. Lee, do you want to take us out?
Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Anime Effect, brought to you by Crunchyroll and the folks over at Sony Music Entertainment. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
The Anime Effect is hosted by me, Nick Friedman, LeAlec Murray, Leah President, but today, Alex Lebel. We are executive produced by Jonathan Hirsch, Joanna Clay, and the one and only me. The one guy who gets hit in the head at a baseball game with the ball. Our lead producer is Kyla Carnero, and our associate producer is Zoe Culkin. Open Ended Films recorded and Pixelworks edited the video. Our head of production is Sammy Allison. Special thanks to Carla, Solorzano, and Tamika Balance-Galasny.
We'll be back next week with more anime, but until then,
there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, later days, y'all.
There's not a thing.
Go play some baseball.
We love baseball.
Yeah.
Sports.